Hi guys, how's it? I feel so fat. It's not even funny. Like, it's literally not funny. Let me put my phone somewhere where it can be mounted. Put the bag in front of you. Oh, come on. I have not worked out in a long time consistently because one person came into my life and decided to bewitch the living daylights out of me until I couldn't concentrate on anything but trying to get my YouTube channel up and running, and the glory on my face all gone, exhausted, dark circles under my eyes, and I'm fat. You could see what I see. Let's put the phone down here. Maybe from that vantage point you'll see better. Fat. You don't understand. Like, and I'm losing my tone as well. One of my jeans gets just like here. Look, I'm not the biggest I've been in my life. I've seen bigger days, I've seen fatter days, but I haven't been this big all 8 years because I've been working out. I've been keeping myself on par. I'm wearing a silly little wig right now. I look a royal mess because my hair's still untidy underneath. I still need to get it washed. I still need to bring it all down, blah blah blah. But I just wanted to lament about my fat state. Don't know if you can see. I need to go back to exercise. Fatso. Fatso. Anyway, whatever. God bless you. Okay. I've just gained weight. Yeah, how do we pull this thing apart? I'm about to go and purchase a battery for my car because my YouTube channel is starting to grow and people are scared that I might leave them, and they are financing my way now. Okay, what in the world is going on here? This is just like one little spanner in the works and then we're done, right? I need to unhinge this, so I'm gonna go and buy a spanner in the works. LOL. At the builder's warehouse, and I need to know the size to buy, so I'm just gonna show them this video and tell them to do their job. Okay guys, bye. So not only am I noticing that I've gained a whole bunch of weight, and I'll lose it, God willing. I mean, I just need to go back to exercise. That's all I need to do. I don't have to cut any food out. If anything, I've been fasting a lot, so it's definitely not food. I am actually living a sedentary life now because I used to work out all the time in order to like walk. Okay, so historically, when I had my 9 to 5, I used to walk around a lot in the office, go up and down the stairs. I always used to take the stairs instead of the lift. Yeah, etc. You get my point. And then that's kind of what worked for me. Even though I never used to exercise, I never used to gain weight. But now I am sedentary. I don't go anywhere. Right now I'm going to go and purchase a couple of things so I can change the battery in my car. I've been financed in that regard. I've already highlighted that earlier, which is an excellent thing. But this is rare. Like me walking, going even to the store. It's rare. Because literally my life is persecuted extremely. Do you understand? So I have to exercise. Like I have to get on that dance floor and do 2 hours. 2.5 hours, an hour at least, because that is not even just my walk, you know, that I used to take, my walks that I used to take up and down the stairs back when I was unemployed, but it is just like going to the gym. You know, when we get older, when I was a kid in school, I used to walk a lot because I went to the bus stop, I went to the taxis, I did sports in school, etc. But then once I got to corporate and I started working and I became an adult, I was a lot more sedentary, but not even that much, because I still used to walk to taxi ranks, walk to, where shall I put this phone? Okay, let me flip. I used to walk to taxi ranks, I used to walk to school, not school, sorry, up and down my neighborhood in order to get to the bus station, the taxi station, blah blah. Yeah, so there was some activity, and literally the Lord has recently just warned me. What's going on here? Why is this car not reversing? Why is this car not reversing? The Lord has warned me that how much petrol is there in here? He has warned me that I'm bored. What I'm gonna end up as if I don't get like myself back into that discipline. Like, this guy's witchcraft has so put me in a bad space, guys, that I have barely gotten any sleep properly. You guys know I've been all night praying for almost 3 weeks now, but I'm past that season now. I'm like doing life as normal. Okay, I'm waking up in the mornings, like right now it's like midday, and I've been awake since 7 a.m. in the morning, right? Yeah, but when you are not sleeping at night, you're gonna get these dark circles, and I don't even have a history of dark circles. Like, I was a student always burning the midnight oil, barely getting any sleep in, who was also working at 9 to 5, so I was very, very, very busy. But I've never in my life had dark circles until now. Like, I have endured a very horrible 8 years of persecution, and in that 8 years I never ever got dark circles. This is the first time. Like, this is femicide on fire. Like, this guy nearly killed me. Anyway, we've gone past the hurdle, we've conquered, to a point where my mom, who has participated in the mutiny against my life, is the one that's financing my car. It's like all that prayer worked to a point where something in my mom got loosed, okay? And she just gave me like a whole whopping 2.2 thousand rands so I can go and purchase a battery for my car. And she's thinking about also getting my driver's license and license disc renewed. So basically my vehicle is going to be moving any minute now, right? I'm going to the store to go and buy the thing that I need in order to take the battery out, take it to the battery store, replace it with a new battery, and then I'm gonna install the battery myself, like DIY Jongiti. That's what I am. I don't have anybody to come and help me, right? Last time there was a boy that helped me that lived on the property that I was staying at. This time it's just me. But this whole thing that's happening, even with my mom, is a miracle, because I've just broken through with prayer, having been assisted as well by that evangelist online that is an intercessor. Do you understand? But to get to that place of breakthrough, I first had to go through the season that gets you to breakthrough, meaning that you're praying, you are not sleeping, you are getting a lot of spiritual attack on the daily, and the thing that I've been making war with has left me gaunt. It has left me with sockets, like my eyes sinking into my sockets. It's left me with dark circles under my eyes. It has left my skin funny textured. I don't know what's going on. I basically need rejuvenation. I need to be rejuvenated, and I don't even know how, like, to fix my skin. Like, look at me, guys. Alrighty, so I don't want to crash or anything like that as I drive. But look at my skin, look at the acne. Like, I keep breaking out. Like, he has bewitched so much, including my skin, to get me to break out. And I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself anymore. My eye whites are not white anymore, they're kind of yellowish. You know, like, you can tell a person's health and what's going on inside them by checking out the constitution of the eye whites. And my eye whites are not what they used to look like. I know that sleep is what I need to get, but you know, if you're in the middle of spiritual war, you could actually get like physical sleep, literally snore for 8 hours and wake up feeling like you've never slept at all. So it's like I haven't slept, and I'm gaunt as a result. I'm chubbed up, I've gained weight, but I'm also emaciated. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my goodness, I went past the place that I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Leroy Merlin, which is the tantamount of a builder's warehouse, because I just want to get like a spanner to take out the stuff that I need to take out from the car. So we're doing a U-turn right now. Yeah, no, that's what you know, has been going on with me. So basically life has been extracted out of my face, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it back. I don't know if I'm gonna get, I mean, I know that I can get my skin fixed just by seeing a dermatologist, but just the health, you know, that vibrancy, I don't know if I'll ever get that back, because I've been trying to catch up on sleep so as to bring my face up again. I feel like it looks like a deflated balloon, but I'm just not quite getting around fast enough to doing that. So this is what I look like. Maybe after getting my hair did, I'll feel better. After changing up, like, you know, bringing down this hair that's installed, washing my fro, installing new hair, perhaps that'll make me feel like, okay, I haven't lost it. But right now I feel like this guy has prospered to take my beauty. Like, I feel like he has taken away my pretty face away from me and aged me like 10 years in like literally just 2 months. I feel like he's gotten what he asked for in satanic prayer. But you know, like, time will tell. Time will tell if I bounce back or what. But in this season, because I've been making such war with the kingdom of darkness that has thrown all of these insults at me. Okay, so I'm like obviously at a T-junction waiting for a turn. This war that I have been making, I apologize. Yeah, the spiritual war that I have been under right now, it has made me down tools on exercise. I don't know, I think it's been 3 months, guys. 3, maybe even going on 4 months that I have down tools on 8 years worth of hard work of exercise. I tried to go back about a week and a half ago. I did 1 or 2 days and I slumped again. And I had a vision during one of the days when I was doing my shorts, one of my videos, where the Lord showed me being like one of those really hardworking people in corporate, like you know them, like your manager, right? That has like really just done the time. And he's always in the office, or she's always in the office, never leaves, basically doesn't even take care of her children, the way that she's always there, like has absolutely like no other life other than just the office. But she's always got like slab chips at her desk, or like crunchy chips or donuts, and she's got like bad skin, and like you can tell, like bad cellulite. You can, like, if she's wearing like a little bit of a tanky top situation, her hair, like her hands are arms are sagging, cellulite, chicken skin. She's chubby. She does not take care of herself, but my goodness, she delivers the best work. Like, she can kill that PowerPoint presentation. She will show the organization flames. You will, like, she's the kind of woman that gets congratulated by the CEO. Top establishment thing. Am I at the right place right now? Am I lost? Oh yeah, no, I'm not. They've just built the Rocco Mamas over here. That's why I'm thinking. I'm not lost. There's just a new building. Anyway, yeah, she works really hard, but her body says that's all you do. It's your 9 to 5. Like, you literally get inside your vehicle, you go to work, and you get out of your vehicle, use a lift in the office to get to your floor, and then walk just 5 steps. If you have one of those cell phones that count how many steps you take, it's embarrassing for anybody to see because you rarely ever walk. And then you sit at your desk all day, and because you have advanced in your career, you send your personal assistant or your administrator to buy you your cappuccino and your sandwich in the morning, so you don't even take that walk to the canteen, and they deliver it at your desk. And then at lunch you order it, you know, making a call either to the canteen or take away from Debonair's or whatever, and you just eat all day long at your desk. And you just go to meetings, and again all throughout the day, even though the company, you know, highly recommends that you use the stairs instead of the lifts to be more eco-friendly, savvy, all that jazz, you literally use the lift even just 1 flight of stairs up. You are a giant walking around, wobbling like a ducky, and your body's just falling apart. You look 10 years older than your actual age, but you're the best employee in the organization. You know, the Bible says a little sleep and a little slumber and a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will overwhelm you. But the Bible also says that physical exercise, some of it is good for the body. And the Bible also says that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and that we need to do everything that we do heartily as unto the Lord. So our hard work, our jobs, our 9 to 5s, or if at all you're an entrepreneur, they are the thing that we need to indeed work heartily on as unto the Lord. But we cannot in the process abandon our bodies. Like, the devil prospers to take away our youth. He takes away our health, the strength of our elasticity, the collagen production in our bodies, just by making us eat horribly and also not work out. I have been so consistent these past few years, even though I've been in a lot of pain, to exercise every single day in the week, so 5 days, and then take 2 days off. And I've built a great body, and I've eradicated cellulite, and I have maintained my youthful spunk. And in just a short little season, I've been so persecuted, so abused, that I focused on nothing but career. In other words, to try and build my YouTube channel. Literally, I sat at my computer doing nothing but, and I had this vision about 2 days ago where I was sitting eating not slap chips but crisps like my Simba chippies. I want to be a Simba chippy. I was eating those at my laptop while working. I don't of course have a laptop, I have a Mac, but I was sitting like wearing also kind of like homey gear, like one of those flowy garments, and God was showing me, you're becoming one of those, Karabo. You're becoming one of those hard knock office people, entrepreneurs, or hardworking corporate people or hardworking job people, where you will invest all of your oomph into your business, but you forget about your body. Honey, you still have to go and get married. You still have to go and have babies. We all know that a woman that has been exercising quite a lot prior to having children, the likelihood of her like gaining all of that ridiculous weight during pregnancy is lower because she was already so fit in the run-up too, right? And it's also dangerous to start exercising all of a sudden when you fall pregnant because you're scared of gaining all that weight. So you have to basically have already been fit when you fall pregnant, so you can even continue to exercise during pregnancy without putting the baby at risk. Like physical fitness is really, really important, especially the older we get. It also becomes more difficult to chop off the belly fat and gain muscle tone the older you get, and I'm 38. And this guy prospered to basically risk me aging faster than normal because I am out here busy focusing on my YouTube channel. The Lord has told me, Karabo, your work is backlogged. You have got videos that you have recorded well in advance, meaning that you can literally afford to do nothing but your edits without recording a video on the day and then get to exercise. You can't stop working out. And I have been getting told by him over and over and over again. He literally told me, you're becoming one of those people. You're becoming like your former boss with the cellulite and the wobbly-legged ducky constitution that she walks with, due to the fact that she was hardworking in the job where, you know, she's always here by her laptop. But see the gym? No. Sedentary lifestyle. It is literally sedentary, guys. When you do nothing but your 9 to 5, you don't go to the gym, and there's barely any walking that you do. You only walk to go inside the Leroy Merlin after work to go and purchase something at the store, to go to the spa. You only walk to get from your vehicle to your offices in the morning. You only walk a short little distances, and then for the better part of the time you're sitting in front of a laptop or a TV. It's a sedentary lifestyle, and yet it is so hardworking. Sometimes we get lost in it all, hey, because you're working so hard just to bring your YouTube channel to the point that, to the place that you want it to be. You think that's hard work, but it's not. When you have allowed yourself to not do any walking at all. When I was a kid, I walked a lot, and I guess that's why I was already a very skinny girl because my metabolism was high, but I walked a lot because I had to walk to the taxis, I had to walk through like the school, I had to walk up and down the stairs during class change, I had to do sports, in order to sort of kind of improve my stats as a student in the school. You get my point? Yeah, when I was on the come up, and even before owning a vehicle, I used to walk a lot still, to taxi bus ranks and what have you. Once I got a vehicle, I became sedentary in my 20s, but that sedentary state of mind was supplemented by the fact that I used to make an active decision to use the stairs at work instead of using the lift. And I was also walking up and down, bustling in the office. I am more stationary now than I ever could be, than I ever was before, because at least even back then I could walk from, like I said, my desk to the boardroom where there was a team meeting. Now it's like just the shack where I'm living and the 10 little steps that it takes to get in the house, and then back in there, and then I have even like my one meal if I'm fasting, or 2 of them if I'm not fasting. Whoa, without exercise, I am basically throwing myself in the obese category. Look, I can never get obese, it's not in my genes, but I can become uncomfortably hefty. I can have those genes of mine not get to where they need to get when I wear them, and I can also get more cellulite than I would appreciate, and I could also age faster than I would appreciate. And given that I'm not yet married, yet to be taken off a shelf by a man, can't afford that. I need to look good on my wedding day, but this is what it is that I look like right now. I am exhausted, have not changed my hair because I'm busy trying to grow my YouTube channel at the expense of all of my glory, because a man came into my life and was like, if I can't have you, no one will. We need to be very careful, guys, when we are living this world, when we are outworking our own salvation with fear and trembling. We need to be careful to identify small little things that change. We literally need to be able to know what glitch in the matrix has happened. We need to take stock of what we have at any given moment as Christians, and ask ourselves at intervals, what has been taken away because the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. If you had fitness going for yourself and you are suddenly sedentary, sitting down and not working out, the devil has stolen. If you have got hard work and now all of a sudden you're sitting around in front of the television more times than normal, you have been stolen from your hard work and your work ethic and whatever it is that might be the financial benefit that you gain out of that, because a little sleep and a little slumber and a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will overwhelm you like a bandit. Do you understand? You need to take stock of your your body. Like if you had health on your side, you were always drinking that glass of chia seeds, you were always making sure that your portions are not excessive, you're not a glutton, you're not bordering on being a mukbanger when you eat, and now all of a sudden you just kind of throw down your mouth whatever you can because you're stressed out because of ministry or whatever. The devil has taken away your health lifestyle choices. We have to take stock as Christians to wonder what it is that Satan can take. If the devil can take away your glory and your beauty on your wedding night or your wedding day, he will take that away. If the devil can take away your firm toned body, he will take that away. If the devil can take away your clear skin, he will take it. If the devil can take away your white teeth, he will take them away. If the devil can take away your sense of worth, whatever, he will take it away. And if at all you start to notice things falling off your shelves, you must do everything in your power to take stock, count for that shrinkage, and see how you can restore it back to you. I'm exhausted like no man's business, but I am going to push myself to work out every single day, even if I only do half an hour or an hour, because I was used to doing 2.5 hours per day. For somebody that goes nowhere, 2.5 hours was literally what I needed to do, because I don't walk, I don't go anywhere, so that was my walking. And now I've been doing nothing but try to grow my YouTube channel, and I've gotten to a point where, like I said, I'm at 500 plus subscribers. I think right now I might even be hitting 600. I have a momentum, and there's growth. I'm obviously going to get to my goals. It's clear. I'm not stagnant anymore. I am actually moving. I can afford to slot in an hour and a half of exercise, and that's just the thing about my workouts. I don't even dislike them. They're not laborious. I dance to work out, and so it's really fun, and yet I haven't even gotten around to doing that. The devil stole from me my fitness, but I'm gonna get it back, and I'm gonna lose this weight. I think I am about 5 kilograms heavier than I would appreciate. I need those jeans of mine to slip right back on my butt again. I will give you feedback as to whether or not they did succeed to do that. Those jeans, by the way, when I did purchase them some time ago, I bought them at Woolies, and I bought them precisely because they were a boyfriend fit. You know what a boyfriend fit is? It's jeans that fit on you loosely. So when your boyfriend jeans fit on you, and I bought them precisely because they were modest for Christ. When your boyfriend jeans fit you like skinny jeans, do something. Only time that my boyfriend jeans should not fit me is during pregnancy, and since I am not pregnant, this is unacceptable. I'm gonna go back and work out my breasts. I've had a breast reduction right in the beginning because my boobs were too heavy. They used to give me like a back problem, and I moved down to a C cup, right? When I used to be like a double F or something, like back in the day, like I naturally have very large breasts. I've got quite a rack, do you understand? From my dad's side of the family, and my boobs went down to a C cup, right? And they are the largest at present that they've ever been. And while I'm not unhappy with them because they filled out my bras quite nicely, I'm like, well, where is all this breast fat coming from? Literally, when you gain weight, you can't see yourself in the mirror until your clothes don't fit. And because that's also another thing with me, I rarely ever wear different things. I'm always either in my pajamas or whatever, walking around, and then maybe I will wear an outfit to do a video. But these days I haven't been doing videos in real time precisely because I'm so backlogged. So I'm just wearing these loose clothes that I'm always wearing anyway, and so I have not noticed my regular form-fitting clothing that it's like gotten tight. So today, because I'm going now outside, to Leroy Merlin to go and purchase the things that I need to purchase. My goodness, it's so hard. I tried to wear some jeans and they did not fit on me anymore, and I was like, oh, I thought that maybe my boobs were this big, because like, guys, my breasts are so large that I've never seen them this big since my breast reduction. They are starting to spill out of like I got reduced to a C cup. Like I've got, what do they call that thing? Like, it's not like cleavage. Like, when your bra grooves into your breast to a point where you've got like a double boob on one boob. I've got that scenario going on my breasts, bordering with my nipple peeping out of the material because my boobs are getting that big. And it's like natural breast augmentation, frankly, because after getting my breast reduction I had a low-key regret of having too much fat taken out, because I still wanted to have boobs like I'm a woman, you know what I mean? I felt like they were too small, and now they are the perfect size. But what made them like that? What made them like that? Is it the fenugreek that I drink every day, or am I fat? And I realize it's because I'm fat. So the downside might be that my boobs will go down again. We will remeasure them. Maybe they will like fit like nicely now in my C cup, where before they were kind of swimming around inside the bra. With the C cup, it was like C bordering on being a D. Now I think I'm a D, maybe even a double D. Hey, don't hit me, there's a car in front of me. And I didn't even think that was because I've gained weight. I thought that maybe it's because I eat, I'm drinking a whole bunch of fenugreek that's also growing my hair out. And I also thought that maybe the reason why they're getting big is because I was born naturally huge. My breasts were big. So since it's been so many years since my breast reduction, I imagine that my boobs were like, what's going on here? I'm not supposed to be this tiny. And so they just came back. Like, I literally have been thinking that my boobs are just coming back because I'm naturally large. But no, this is weight gain. So if I had her historical breasts, I would basically be one of those women that, like, yeah, you're falling downward as you walk because your boobs are so heavy. Yeah, well, I really hope to keep my breast size, or if it shrinks, like, let it be ever so slightly, because I do think fenugreek has something to do with it. But more than anything, it's weight gain. I have to lose about 5 to 7 kilograms. And I'm not even going to measure myself using a scale, but just because I work out. So muscle mass will really like throw you off if you use a scale. But just the inches. I need my boyfriend jeans to fit like a boyfriend fit again. I need that loose fit. Guys, I have a man to meet. I have a husband to marry. I have a dude to get down on a knee and propose marriage. And I have somebody to look forward to being with me on a wedding night. I cannot let myself go. I hate the way I look right now. And I desire that not only should my body go back to what it used to be, but also my face come back to vibrancy. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Look at my acne. Look at my acne. Goodness gracious. I don't know if I'm gonna get this all back, but if the devil is stealing, guys, it's kind of easy for you to know what in the world he's taking, because it tends to be something that you no longer have when you look in the mirror sometimes. Anyway, let me go inside the Leroy Merlin, go and get that spanner, get the battery, and I think this is the last time that you will be seeing me, as I will let you know if my car is moving or what. But yeah, guys, please be encouraged. Don't let Satan steal from you, even if you think you're working on a business. But if you've stopped doing the gym, know that that's even what he's taken away from you. You need to try and be as comprehensive a human being as you possibly can, that indeed you might be able to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. Nothing shall by any means harm you. You need to be able to demolish arguments and every lofty pretension that exalts itself above the most high, and hold every thought captive to the obedience of Jesus Christ. You need for the life of you to have something to successfully validate your protectedness in Christ to onlookers, because you are testifying with your life. You cannot let yourself go when letting yourself go is the very thing that's going to make you look defeated. I have had my youth taken away, all of my 30s. I'm 38, for crying out loud. They put me in this and I'm yet to be married. I have been in obscurity for years. I cannot lose my body. I can't lose my face. I cannot start to age like horrendously. My goodness, before I meet my man and before I start to have my kids, like, I am happy to see those wrinkles impend, that cellulite be like impossible to remove once I've had my first child. But before then, let me have my youth. That is the one thing that I'm begging Christ for. So pray for me, and I shall also pray for myself to maintain consistency in going back to the gym. I'm gonna try and do at least a minimum of an hour until I can go back to the momentum I had before. But I cannot skip days anymore, other than just the 2 days on the weekend that I tend to skip them. This is the end of irresponsible fear, because literally a whole bunch of fear is what made me drop everything else that I'm doing and focus on nothing but YouTube. Focus on nothing but getting my channel up and running. I have no reason to fear anymore, because look, I've got a reward now. I'm gonna go and finish the service of my car that was started by buying a battery because my mom came around. I don't have a reason to fret and front. I'll see you whenever. Bye. In Christ's name. I literally can't stop recording my face because I feel like all of my glory is gone. Look at this. None of me is still here. Hey, what's up? I got the spanner in the works. You know, it's such a good thing that there is heaven to be embraced, eternal life, new heaven, new earth, and incorruptible bodies. Because I'm so insecure about the way I look right now that even when I'm at this door, I'm like here, so people don't look at my face, because I feel like it's clear that I'm just ravaged by life. Anyway, look at my acne. This acne hopefully will one of these days be corrected. If things like this keep happening in my life, where people finance my general thing that I'm doing, or where I gain money and finance my general thing that I'm doing, and then I'll go to a dermatologist, and then maybe I'll stop feeling so ugly, and then I'll lose all the weight, and then I'll stop feeling so fat, but then I'll also die or get raptured, and then I will never have to worry about being fat with acne and all that jazz. Like, thank God there's eternal life to be embraced, okay? Because then we don't have to worry about feeling insecure in the presence of people that you think are looking at your bum thinking, ew, what's going on there? Whatever, let's go and fix the car. I'm gonna know, okay, that's my vehicle, just in case you weren't aware. It's just been sitting around for like a million years, and now we're gonna try and deal with it, like butcher it, like handle it, put a spanner in that work, eh? Okay, you know, when I was at the store, I even, like, when I was walking, you know, like those like the store glass, like the window, when you're like approaching the store, I saw my reflection and I was like, fatso. Do I have body dysmorphic disorder? Do I? Hey, do I have BDD? Am I the tantamount of an anorexic, just the kind that eats? I can't stand looking at my face because look at my acne. And I also can't stand looking at my body because look at the fatso. And this is what I was talking about. Look at the rack. Look at the rack. My boobs. Okay, they're not entirely as big as they used to be, but I promise you, you're not even seeing the real deal. These iPhones, they'll show you flames. I've gained weight. Anyway, let's open this monstrosity and see what happens. Crankcat, what's going on with you? My battery's on 10%, whatever. So while my battery charges, we're gonna extract this thing, and then, I don't know, like see you on the flip side or something. I literally cannot deal. I literally cannot deal. I don't even know why I'm having to kinika AM emote. Hey, like panic mechanic. That's me. Look at how dirty everything is. One of these days, everything of mine is going to be clean. Hopefully, in the new heaven, new earth, or the millennial I don't know. I just like rapture happen now, please. Otherwise, maybe I will just get a brand spanking new car right here on earth, and then maybe I'll be a little bit better in my heart. Bye. You know, I don't know why my iPhone keeps dying. Like, please, like, just charge. You know when everything of yours is falling apart, including your body, your skin, just everything, maybe even your brains? Yeah, my iPhone, the battery dies after 5 seconds of me charging it. I don't know what's going on. I just felt like maybe I should record this process because it's going to be a wonderful feat for me to prosper, to take this battery out. And show you just how much men have made me like a man, and then claimed that they're not the ones here that are starting the problem, where the misandrous bunch of ladies are crying and the misogynistic bunch of men are the ones that made them do it. A Georgie Porgy pudding pie obviously kissed the girls and made them cry, but Georgie Porgy is in denial. So Georgie Porgy, look at what you've made a woman do. On literally zero battery, men, like, God gives men like authority to run the show. So when everything is falling apart in the male and female community, men are usually the first to blame because they were supposed to be bigger and better and know more, since they're the patriarchy. But Georgie Porgy, who kissed me and made me cry, is denying that me, like, taking out this, like, tire thing, this battery, is not an issue. Like, why am I even doing this? I don't know. Am I one of those ladies that wanted to be like a man and know how to kinika a car and fix everything? I wanted to be a girl. I wanted to be a total girl. This here was supposed to be done by a man. I was never ever trying to take away the man's role in society. I always wanted to wear an apron, barefoot and pregnant in a kitchen. Never wanted to do this. There are women that pride themselves in being all butch and like having the car grease on their cheeks. Not me. Not me. But I'm that girl today. Cause I ain't got nobody. Nobody wanna see us together but to torment you. Cause I got you, babe. I don't even know what's going on here. Anyway, whatever. I've never wanted. There we go. There we go. That's the first thing that came out, and I feel proud. I've never wanted to do this, but I'm doing it. And yet, Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie is in denial that he kissed me and made me cry. And now I'm 38 and don't have Georgie Porgy. And he's acting as if though he did not just take away my young wedding day. And he's acting as if though me having like battery acid on my hands is not inappropriate. Don't know what's going on with Georgie Porgy, but this here is his fault. But he won't say it. Georgie Porgy is like Johnny in Yemi Alade's song. I'm always looking for him because he's lost, right? But he doesn't think he's lost because he calls himself a man of God, and yet he makes a woman change her own battery. Eh? I'm looking for my Johnny-O, do you know Johnny? Question. But Georgie Porgy Johnny-O is in denial and does not want to admit that this here is an issue. A woman should not be doing any such things, but she's doing it. And Georgie's like, I didn't send you to go and do your own car. Okay, then who's gonna do it, Georgie, since you're not here? Johnny-O. Question. Where is my Johnny? I am not misandrous. I'm a daughter of God. I am against the feminist movement. I was the perfect wife because these guys want them barefoot and pregnant, and I was happy to do that. But look at how they're making me change tires, wheels, and everything. Tires and wheels are apparently the same, but as a woman, I shouldn't even have to care to know the difference. But no. Georgie Porgy is in denial that me touching or handling battery acid is an issue. Total denial. And I'm probably gonna have to put this battery once I extract it after purchasing it from the store. Because Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie kissed the girls and made them cry, but then denied that he did it. And then went on right ahead on a misogynistic rant on social media, calling all women nonsense, and then went and bought a passport and said there's so much nonsense that he's even going to go to other countries to find better ones, as if though that fixes the problem of his misogyny. You can go to Brazil, American men, with your damn passports and marry other women in other countries and then frustrate them the way that you frustrate American women. As South African men, you can go on right ahead and ignore that you have done this to me. But bottom line is, you're Georgie Porgy, you're irresponsible, you kissed me and you made me cry. But like, you know, whatever, Georgie, do you. This is your fault. I was the sweet, man-loving woman that was happy to have your babies and do nothing but. And you made me change batteries and get fat while I was at it. Anyway, I think we have done it, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, we declare a thumbs up. Oh! Why the heck is this thing so heavy? Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, Georgie. I don't like you anymore. I used to, but like, not after you made me do this, okay? You're not my favorite anymore. I don't like you. Bye, guys. I'm gonna put this in a plastic bag and go buy a new battery. Ugh. Hey, Georgie Porgy. Look at how exasperated I am on the face because of you. But whatever, hey? Since we are already super insecure, might as well just finish it off, you know what I mean? There's your little contribution to my suffering at the back. That is the battery inside that plastic bag, and it's heavy like a monster, Georgie. So let's hope this has been worth it, okay? My car better start after this, like it better start. Let's go buy the battery. Ugh.